So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just sit here and talk to you? Because I have homework to do. Unlike you guys, I have school. I am in high school. That is challenging enough, more so than interviewing with random people about my life.
Okay, yes, yes. Just please calm down and we won't take up too much of your time.
Fine.
Okay. So Bridget, how old are you?
16. I turned 16 last April. I'm turning 17 on April 22nd.
Oh, a Taurus. Nice.
I guess.
Well, Bridget, this is just like an icebreaker, but what is your favorite thing about your parents?
What? I don't have a favorite thing about either of them. My mum gave me a nickname when I was 5, Biscuit, because I was getting a bit large, and she still calls me that to this day. I don't like that about her. My dad never acknowledges when I have a nice outfit on. I always walk down the steps like Cinderella. He doesn't say a thing, so I don't like those things about either of them.
Okay,
Why would
okay,
you ask me that?
okay. All right, let's change the subject. What about your hobbies? What do you like to do?
Well, what I would like to do is get this interview over with so I can watch British soap operas and eat chocolate. But I do like to watch British soap operas, hang out with my friends, and eat food. I watch EastEnders, Coronation Street, Doctors, Hollyoaks, and GBBS, of course.
Okay, well, what is GBS?
What? Oh, it's the Great British Baking Show. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, well, I think we're pretty good on the intro question. So,
Can you please get through this quick? I have homework to do. Unlike you, I have a life, school, friends, family.
hey, sure, sure. Now, we'll get to the big questions. Wait, you have friends?
Yes,
You?
why would you think I have no friends?
Oh, no reason in particular, just your whole personality, but yeah.
So you think that because I'm too anxious to have friends, I don't have friends, that I'm too ugly to have anyone around me? Well, I'm sorry. That's where you're wrong, and I don't want to do this interview anymore.
Okay. Well, all right. So we're sitting down, we're calm, and we're drinking something.
We're drinking cranberry juice. It's my favorite. I love it.
Love it. Okay. Well, let's start with the first question, shall we?
Depends on what it is.
So, as you know, we've just lived through one of the worst years in the past century. So, what do you think about it all, and how does it make you feel?
Actually, the worst couple of years in the past century was from the 1918 pandemic, the influenza one, which killed 20 to 50 million people.
Oh,
So
yeah. You're okay. Well, let's just go on. Okay. Well, what do you think about how this year has made you feel?
Well, the first case of COVID came on the 1st of March. So in Northern Ireland, locked down immediately after. My school closed, my parents bought masks and toilet paper, and my brother had to come home from college. I know, right? So unbearable. He's such a dacko. When I got a message from the Youth Organisation of Dublin saying how we're going to be at school at home, I was sad, but relieved all the same.
Relieved. Okay. Why were you relieved?
Well, high school, teasing, schoolwork, it gets tiring. But with my family, it's a little hard to do schoolwork and help Gwen with her work, and Cassidy being loud all day, every day. My dad also had COVID back in May and June, and he still gets a little queasy here and there. So, it's a bit challenging. Cassidy is so annoying these days, sweet Jesus, crying all day. I mean, we can't catch a break. It's like, can you stop crying in everyone's face for 5 minutes exactly? In summer last year, we took a trip to McGilligan Point and Leave-A-Body, kind of by Castle Rock and Coleraine.
Oh, no.
So anyway, we went there, and I realized how many people weren't traveling during lockdown. There was like 10 other people, including us, and they weren't even wearing face coverings. We all were, even though Dad's kept falling down his big nose. It was so funny. And also there was this one time last year I went on one date with this fellow named Kieran from the shop, and my mom was just so crazy in my business about it. She was asking things like, "Where's he from? Is he from a good family? What's his blood type? Is he Catholic? How am I supposed to know all that? I didn't even know his favorite band." Yes, I did. It was the Smiths. He's not Catholic. Don't tell my mom though; she'll kill me. But in September, we went back to school, and it was just odd of not being in school for 3 months. And around 100 girls there, COVID precautions, of course. But there was this one girl, though, if there ever was a generally more selfish and unpleasant human being, it would be Daisy Loughlin. Long red hair, skinny waist, blue eyes. I mean, of course, you could expect her not to wear a mask. She's full of shite. One day it says to her, Daisy, I think you should wear a mask in school. It helps everyone else be safe. And she said to me, "What are you doing, Fatty? What are you gonna do about it? Get out of my way." And I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little bit. And then that night, me and Gwen got into a huge fight because she was in my room again taking my clothes when I specifically asked her not to. And then she insulted my weight again, which she's been doing since I was 13 years old. But she got into a fight with my mom and now she lives in fear of me, so it was pretty funny. And Daisy got suspended by the school and she lives in Karloff, so that's a long way away. Too bad for her.
Mm.
But anyway, when you ask me what experience has been like, my answer would be one word. I think it'd be melancholy.
Oh, yeah. Well, it makes sense, Bridget, that it feels that way. Bridget, thank you so much for answering our questions, and I think we're good to wrap up.
Yes, thank you. It was nice to get an interview about what my experience has been like. My infuriating sister, my annoying mum, and my school. And I would like to say to you, I'm coming for you. I'm going to be famous, whether society likes it or not.
Okay, great, great, great. Cut.